Dames und Herren, Meisters und Jungen, welcome back to F1. F1 bollocks off. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 and the F1 podcast. Yes, that's right. It's back for the 2021 season, covering 23 races? 22?
23. You have to explain to me off stream what the F1 bollock off is, because I haven't briefed on that one.
I know that just did. Oh.
I'm all game for new ideas, but I do need an idea on what we're doing before we start.
And as you can tell, I'm joined by David.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, kind of.
Made a hash of that one.
Too right, made a hash of that one.
I feel like I made a hash of filling these goddamn silence bits.
Yeah, but you know what I've just done, don't you?
What's that?
I just activated follow me on the one behind, the tractor behind me, and
Right.
I'm basically following the bloody
Fast track.
fast track.
Well, fair enough, because it's going back to the farm. It's going back to the farm,
Yeah,
so
but
it's taking you back where you want to go.
I thought it was.
So yeah, we're back, folks. FS19 on PC again, so...
Yeah, and why can't I... That's why, because I'm cosplaying. 1 second. That's why it won't let me tick off follow me. So... No... there we go. Right. Now I'm...
Yeah, I'd like the 390 down here, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it now. I've got to move my stuff out of the way anyways. I've got to move my truck.
I went and put mine back where you'd parked them, so...
Yeah, so... Basically... Yeah, we had the first race today.
Yep, as of day of recording was the Bahrain Grand Prix for 2021, F1 back in town.
Yeah.
Long awaited. Well, I say long awaited, it's been one of the shortest off seasons we've ever had, but still feels like a long time since we were sat here discussing the Sakir Grand Prix, also in Bahrain, ironically, but...
Well, we didn't... The problem is, we didn't touch on testing, which I thought we might have done, but we never did, because I don't know how much...
Well, we can sort of rule a bit into this one, because actually, I mean, I'm going to talk about, like, quali, for example, and obviously testing. On a rare occasion, I caught a lot of the testing running up to this weekend. I often don't because of work.
No, but I mean, did you catch any of the pre-season testing?
I watched bits and pieces of it. I didn't sit down and watch all 3 days, I'll admit that, but...
I saw I watched some of the highlights. I didn't manage to get all 3 days of testing, so I managed to pick the highlights up. But yeah, quali was interesting though.
Quali was...
Quali was quite interesting. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, where do we start on that one? I mean, especially where did Ferrari come from?
Fuck me. I mean, they must have had a rocket up their ass.
But you know, quali to come out of quali 2,
damn.
first and second. I know you don't get anything for quali 2, but still, I don't think any of us saw that one coming.
No, it was very unexpected, shall we say?
And I mean, all weekend, let's give credit. It looks like Ferrari have maybe got some of their gremlins from last year sorted out. That car looked a lot better than last year's car did.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe still not quite on the same page as Red Bull and Mercedes, but certainly not.
Well, Red Bulls.
I mean,
Red Bulls
they picked it up in...
had a little gremlin of their own today.
Well, 2, didn't they? Both cars. I mean, let's be fair, Perez kind of proved, though, what we'd all said last season. I mean, look at what happened, and he still managed to drag it back to 5th.
Yeah, but he wanted the marshals wanted to pull it out of the way, and he told them no.
Which is fair, because as far as I understand the rules, the second marshals touch a car, it has to be tyred on it.
Yeah.
So luckily he just got away with that one.
So apologies about any frame rate skipping in videos. It's yet again going down towards the pad. Once I'm away from the pad, it will.
It must be a mod we've got installed that's either a really high poly count, but we haven't had a chance yet to sort of go through them and...
The only thing I can actually think of here, to be honest, I reckon it's a bloody silo. And I don't want to swap that silo out, but that's what I'm reckoning.
Possibly, I don't know, I was gonna say that's really good.
Because
we can do some testing.
I don't know, because as soon as I get past that frigging sign...
Well, we can soon delete the sign and see if that...
Because that, you know, the welcome to the pad sign, as soon as I get past that, my frame rate comes back.
It doesn't say welcome to the pad at the moment.
Ah. I didn't bring my bloody car down with me, never mind. So I'm not on a wheel.
Thank you for that, by the way.
No, it's fine.
Bringing me there.
Ah, okay, it says Chris Cart Drive. Yeah, as soon as I'm looking at that sign, I'm losing frame rate to shit.
I'll tell you what, sell it then. Well, we don't really need it for anything. It was there as a... It was there as anything else, because I've never actually used that sign before, and I didn't actually know what it fully did.
Switch.
Yeah, get rid of it. See if that fixes your problems.
Which sign is that then? Is it the
It's the one from Global Company. It's
Klein's Digital?
The name's foreign.
Yeah, Klein's Digital Display. So if I get rid of that now, and let's have a look at this frame rate. Right. Okay. Lo and behold,
Frame rate fixed.
to a degree. So it isn't. It's got to be something up at the farm. Because I'm now looking in farm direction.
Unless it's the cows or something silly, I don't know.
Nah, I don't know. Because I'm now, obviously, I'm walking back up the lane and frame rate. But, anyways, enough about the frame rate. You're going to have to put up with it, guys, because it will stable itself out. So for now, go. Let me just... No, not that vehicle.
If you wanted to jump in the 828 and get it heading back down towards the pad.
Right, so I'm back up at the... You know what makes me wonder? I wonder if it could be pickups.
I don't think so. I've used them pickups a bit and not noticed any problems.
It's Summit, but never mind. We'll deal with it. So, yeah, getting back on to Quali. I mean... Which one's 828?
It's the Fendt, it's up on field 39.
Right, where's it actually... Where am I sending it?
There's a route called field 38 to pad. You might need to drive it to the bottom of the road to get it to pick it up, but then you can just put it on that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not actually silaging that grass, I'm just putting it in the silo for now, but...
Yeah.
Because I think we've got enough in there. I'm having enough trouble with the silage pits as it is. It's my own fault, it's self-inflicted.
Yeah. Well...
So I've got the little 390 down here. Doesn't help as well, I didn't realise when we took them, these silage pits are a bit smaller than the ones we used to.
Yeah.
And as a result, the leveler I use won't fit in unfolded.
So what did you... How much of quality did you see? Did you take... Did you actually... Ah, okay, so you saw all the quality this time.
Yeah.
It started out... I mean, McLaren looked fucking quick. McLaren did look quick.
I think the McLaren Alpha Tauri looked very good. So that Honda engine seems to have got itself sorted this year.
I mean... Like, through practice quality, I mean, Haas, they're just having a complete donkey at the minute.
Haas of this year is pretty Ferrari, aren't they? It's just an absolute...
Fucking shit
Oh,
show.
they are what McLaren was about 3 years ago.
and who thought it'd be a good idea to stick 2 rookies in a car? Don't get me wrong, Mick Schumacher, he had that little incident during the race, but we'll get to that. And other than that...
That's for your best mate.
No, but other than that, he had an alright time. But, yeah, he wasn't, like I say, he wasn't too bad through quali. Quali wasn't bad. I mean, I expected, when I saw Hamilton go pole in quali in Q3, I thought, oh, here we bloody go. It's going to be Hamilton on pole. And then I hadn't thought about, obviously, what had gone on in, like, the practice sessions. I hadn't thought Verstappen would have. And then next minute, Verstappen comes along and just... Yeah.
By a good amount, it's about 5/10, wasn't it? He was up by a reasonable...
Yeah. And, field 38 to pad. Yeah, and he, like I say, he showed Lewis sort of today what... Yeah.
Oh, let's be honest, if that's the season we're in for a good season.
Yeah, but I just don't, like I said, like... Obviously speaking to Alan earlier, I said to Alan, I said, I just don't want it to be a case of... Why are you running still picking grass up? What?
Because you've got it set to working mode, not to
Stop.
driving mode. Your little squares at the bottom, you've got it. You haven't got it
Yeah,
set
yeah, I've got it. Got it now.
Don't worry, I've done that. It's worse when you do that with like a harvester or a seeder and the damn thing starts unfolding on the road.
There we go. Problem corrected. I'm just going to take a walk. Yeah, but I thought, Hamilton's got pole again. Bottas is on second. Max will be probably third. And then, yeah, out of nowhere, Max. It's like, get in, Max. But I know Alan, or you're quite happy about they dropped the rainbows this year.
Just made things look a lot neater and cleaner again. Also nice to see the new safety car out for the first race.
It got used.
Only once. I was so hoping when was it Vettel and Ocon got together, I was thinking, come on, bring a safety car out.
Yeah. So, you know, quali was that. We go into the race.
In the meantime, obviously Vettel gets his penalty.
Vettel got his penalty for the...
Because he completed a lap, because May's spin spun, put the yellow on turn 1 and Vettel.
Yeah, May's spin spun. And that's what he's getting called, that's what he's been nicknamed, is May's spin.
Well, I think he's spun out in every session he's been. I've been trying to cut the lad a bit of slack. He's been getting a lot of shit, and I know a lot of it's actually valid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, at least give him a chance. But he managed 3 corners.
Oh yeah.
That's not the way to start your F1 career.
No, Jesus Christ! I mean, okay.
Like I said earlier, though, that Haas is an absolute dog, it seems. But still,
As much as I give.
It's your first ever race. Don't go for heroics. Just get the damn thing home.
Yeah, and he blipped the throttle too much.
But to be fair, it looked like Schumacher did. I wonder if that Haas is a little bit
twitchy,
unpredictable.
Yeah, because Schumacher did do the same. But
I mean, the way they crash looked like me on F1 2020 if I turn all the assists off.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, Schumacher did the same. But Schumacher
kept it out the walls.
Yeah, he didn't fucking bang it in the wall. But even before the race had started, we'd had incidents. As in, let's see, Perez. his debut for Red Bull, his car completely shut down on the way to the grid,
Yeah.
causing them to have
Doesn't
to
go
do
board the start.
an extra formation lap, which technically, I don't want to say it, but it cost Max the win. I think it did.
No, I think what cost them the win was having to hand the place back. And his choice of where to hand the place back.
Yeah, but he did. If he'd have had the extra lap, though, if he'd have had that extra
If
lap,
you don't know where the tyres would have... I mean...
if he'd have had that extra lap, he'd have got him. I think he would have.
Possibly not.
Well, I think he would have, to be honest. Right, how are we doing for cleanliness on cows? 100%. How are we doing for cleanliness on sheep? 66. We haven't got any other vehicle, have we?
What do you mean other vehicle?
1 second. I need to have a look in the shop.
The 828's about to head back up to the farm, but you have the class up there.
I'm kind of thinking for front loader. Is what I was
Anyway,
getting.
going back to Perez, I mean, Perez, the car failed. Had to then start from the pit lane. Still put it in 5th.
Yeah, but
He's proving why we all said he should have that Red Bull drive.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
even when shit gets thrown at him,
well, look
he's
at
Mr. Consistent.
yeah, but look at when he was with Pink Panther, when he was with Racing Point. Well, Aston Martin. Look at what happened at Bahrain. Was it?
Again,
Yeah, at Bahrain, he won it.
but that's what I'm saying. He's the kind of person, you give him that, and I mean, it kept showing you the sidebar, the overtakes. He was flying.
Oh yeah.
I mean, quali, the tyre choice was wrong, and that screwed him.
Yes, it did.
Now, even if he hadn't have had the problem, he'd have started 12th. I reckon he'd have finished 3rd, 4th. Because he obviously had the pace in the car. Now, I mean, I feel like I spent a lot of, especially the back end of last season, really ranting on Bottas. Now, I'm afraid I'm going to start this season doing it again. Where was he today?
He got fucked over at the start. I told.
I mean, okay, yeah, the
I
pit stop didn't. The pit stop.
No, the pit stop didn't help, but he just got swamped. He got swamped at the start.
But Leclerc nearly got him, didn't he? Leclerc.
Yeah. Leclerc had a good drive.
Sainz didn't do terribly. That Ferrari, if Ferrari can just develop a little bit, they've actually not got a bad driver lineup and car there this year.
McLaren didn't do too bad. I mean, Norris in 4th, Ricciardo 6th.
Even to be fair, a lot of the cars, the Alpine and the Aston, didn't look terrible cars in race trim. They looked a bit questionable in practice.
Yeah. But
Alonso got unlucky. His rear brakes failed.
oh yeah, yeah. Alonso did get unlucky. I mean, Kimi. Did you see Kimi?
Well, there was a cracking thing, was it? Carlos Sainz was at one point fighting with Kimi and
Yeah.
Vettel. He said in one move he overtook 6 world championships.
Yeah, he did.
You know, and all, and 2 ex-Ferrari drivers.
It's just like that was great. Just to see Sainz go at Kimi and Vettel, and it's just like, yeah. Sainz.
Now, I've sung Sainz's praises before. I feel like I didn't into the Ferrari drive. If Ferrari can sort the car out, they've got a pretty strong lineup to me.
Sainz is a bit like Perez. I mean, look at like last season with.
Sainz said to me, Sainz, it was bloody Portugal, wasn't it? That slippery track where Sainz just absolutely.
But go back to Monza. Go back to his attitude. Did you ever go back to like the YouTube, like the radio chat from Monza,
No.
where he was on about to his engineer, I want the win. You know, he's got the mental attitude. I mean, he was hunting Gasly down at Monza.
Why?
He was, and it was just like, I mean, yeah. If don't worry about that little amount of money that's just gone out. I'm gonna jump down. Oh shit!
You're gonna jump down now, shit, are you?
No, I wanted a vehicle, but I tapped too far.
Tap past it, now we'll go right round the loop to get back to it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly teleport over.
Why, what have you bought?
Shovel for the telehandler. Well, it's there, I might as well use it.
Because there's something else at the store we want picking up as well.
Can it be towed?
It needs a 3-point linkage.
Well, I know I've got pallet forks, but I might as well, like I say...
You might as well have a shovel as well, you can use it for cleaning them up and that.
Yeah, and that's what I need to do. But, yeah, I think, like I say, Sainz, Leclerc, Norris...
If Ferrari can get the car together, I think they've got a really good, strong lineup.
I mean, Norris and Ricciardo...
I know you're seeing Danny's fried.
Hey,
Norris did superb, but yeah, well,
you've got to
got to prove a little bit more.
You've got to give Ricciardo a chance. He's getting used to the team. Are you wanting to send something down now before I get to the lane?
No, I have nothing moving.
No, you wanting to send something down. Tractor.
No,
We said there was something needed picking up with a 3-point linkage.
Oh, what are you?
I'm heading down to the store, but I can get it to follow me to wherever.
Yeah, just take a tractor. Just doesn't matter which ones, whatever's up there. You'll see what I've bought when you get down there. I think it's something we're going to need later. Because it'll go on the back of any tractor with a 3-point, so...
Oh, sorry, I'll send the Fent down.
It's a shame we don't, because there's a mod for a telehandler with a 3-point linkage and all that.
Well, we have the cutter adapter pack. What do I need?
No, but there's a turn. I've used it on home walls. I think it's got something like a lizard turbo, and it's meant to be like a telehandler come tractor come.
Right, fine.
Jack of all trades.
Oh yeah, that seed is still. Are you going to be able to get round there without hitting my telehandler? Yes, you are.
I can do. Well, you can now set yours on follow me, you lazy bastard.
No, I'm driving it.
I think he might be quite a bit faster than your telehandler.
Yeah. I didn't want him racing me. That was all. And then what I'll do is I'll jump in the tractor to drive that and put the tractor on follow me. Telehandler on follow me. But don't get me wrong. I mean, Danny Rick had a solid drive, but don't forget he's got to get used to that car. Norris has been with the team for quite a while. He knows what the team's like, and he's just trying to. Like I said, Danny's just trying to fit in. Well, not fitting as such, but.
Yeah, he's got like, 'cause even though they're all doing the same, different teams will have different ways of doing things. And
Yeah.
I think Vettel's doing the same at Aston now. He didn't have the greatest. Okay, his start was a bit. You know, you have a few drivers who are either new or to new teams.
1 second, you are probably going to lose a little bit for him there. I mean, if we go down the rookie route, I mean, eesh. I mean, I wasn't.
Tascunder had a. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, by the way, but he had a solid race, to be fair.
Yuki Tsunoda.
Tascunder, yeah.
Tsunoda. Don't get me wrong, I didn't have a lot of like overall
Go on, finish your sentences.
yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of like can't tell we haven't scripted this at all. You know.
No, we have. This is the script, folks. It's good, isn't it?
It's not funny. Didn't have a lot of like not faith, but he just didn't. I didn't think he was gonna be. Okay.
Now, I must admit, I've not. We just figured out what I bought.
Yeah. You know, I didn't.
I've not watched a huge amount of F2, so I was coming at it with a.
Oh, I get to see some F2. I've actually watched some F2, so. The thing is, I think the reason why the rookies are struggling is because F1 cars handle a lot differently to F2 cars.
And that these days there's so little time they're allowed to actually test and try them.
Well, they only had 3 days?
Plus that young driver day or whatever it was called, wasn't it?
Yet you had Fernando Alonso.
Well, technically, because he'd been out of the sport for
it
counted, didn't it?
I know. But Fernando Alonso, young driver. Yeah! Okay. But, I mean, yeah, I didn't rate much of Tsunoda, but he's actually... Yeah. Actually quite impressed by him, to be honest. I mean... Was it Gasly who lost his front wing?
Yeah, ran into the back of... was it Vel?
Quite possibly.
Which is a shame, because Gasly had qualified strongly, and Gasly's showing a lot of good... I mean, after he won at Monza, obviously, last year.
Yeah.
He's showing a lot of good promise for the future now. The problem is that future isn't going to be with Red Bull.
No.
But he's setting himself up nicely to in the future end up, I don't know, Ferrari or even Merc.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Williams.
That Williams cars, I mean, can I just say, nice the tribute they did to the Great Murray, which we should take a minute to mention that, obviously. I don't think we've discussed it yet, you know,
no.
The Great Murray Walker. Should have been Sir Murray Walker, but there you go.
He, like I've always said, Hamilton should have been knighted before him. Should have been Murray Walker.
Nobody in F1 should have been, because our knighthood is services to the British public, and nobody's done more for the British public
Well,
than Murray.
Yeah, well, there was Jackie Stewart and Sterling Moss.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not looking at the guys. Most of the guys who knighted thoroughly deserved it. I just can't see why Murray just never ended up on that list.
Yeah, which is just such a shame. That he never...
Like I said, certainly he was the voice of F1.
It wasn't just the... Yeah. He wasn't just the voice of F1.
He was the voice of motorsport.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he'd done... other...
I've told you, I still say my favourite clip of his is from Touring Car.
Where's this milling machine going?
Stick it. There's the shed over by the side, because the main use is gonna be about in
Be
the
careful,
side.
Mike.
Isn't it? The shed by the side. Oh God! Got it.
I was about to say, be careful, my telehandler's following.
Your telehandler's got me pinned.
Oh, great.
It's alright, I'll fix it. Help me is blocked by an object. Yeah, that object's me. Do you want to maybe speed time up a little bit just to hopefully get the temperature up, then we can actually start doing some work?
What, do you want it on 5? Or a bit more?
Just 5 for now, yeah. Well, it depends. I mean, do you want to try? I mean, today, and he says there's going to be snow later. According to my map.
Yeah. Right, telehandler, stop. Are you just going to carry on?
And listen.
Are you going to carry on straight into the fucking shed? You better not. You are. Great. Stop. Thank you. Right. Yeah, I mean, they did a nice tribute to him before.
Yeah, the game actually predicts snow overnight tonight, so do you want to... Like I say, if we've nothing planned, if the animals are good, do you want to try skipping
The animals aren't clean. I haven't cleaned the animals yet.
Alright, well, if you want to do that, and then we'll basically skip today.
Right, well... Are you... Where are you at now?
I'm over the farmyard just sorting out tractors.
Right, well the fence coming back up.
No problem.
Yeah, like I said, I thought they did a nice tribute. Did you watch at all?
I didn't catch any of the run up. I literally joined in about 5 to 4.
Alright, did you... Because they obviously did... Brundle did a tribute of that. But did you not catch the programme that was shown?
No, so I literally jumped onto the channel about 5 to 4.
No, but I meant it was shown after... Was it after qualifying or before qualifying? One of them, there was a programme like a tribute to him.
No, I didn't. Chances are half the footage we've already seen in a few other places anyway.
Yeah, they have. But they would... You know, it was, like I said, it was interesting. It was quite a nice tribute, but obviously there was... The tributes are on the Williams. It was quite funny, even at the start of the race, before the start of the race, during the build-up, I think it was Brundle and somebody else gone to the left-hand side of the grid, but then got told that, no, it's the right-hand side of the grid, like usual. Did you actually catch any of the, like, national anthem of, like, Bahrain and stuff?
I think I jumped in and they were literally they just went on the first formation lap.
Oh, right, I was going to say, because, like, the Bahrain national anthem, holy Christ, it sounded out of tune. It really did, because they were playing it on bloody, like, brass, you know, like they do, the whole brass thing, and it's like, oh god, it just sounded so bad. But I don't know, it's kind of annoying that we've got to wait 3 weeks for the next race now that the season's kicked.
I know.
But I understand because they're hopping back to Italy.
Yeah.
From there, so they're obviously going to need enough time. And it's just... Whoopsie. What's going to be your highlight race for this season? Would you use the...
Well, we obviously can't predict yet. I mean, I'm looking forward to Holland.
Oh, that's September.
Yeah, I said I wanted to see Holland. I'm gutted that Holland never got raced last year. But to us, it's like, you know, I love I like Bahrain. He's always been a great track to me. It's one of the few Tilka designs I quite like.
Yeah, Bahrain is one of my favourites. Bahrain is.
Other than
Bahrain
that,
is.
nice to be going back to Imola again.
Yeah, properly. I'm just gonna keep the grass in the shovel for now because of that bale being there. It's causing a little bit of issue. Okay, well, let's let me just do a quick check on the animals now. Right, their cleanliness is 100%.
Well, one goes, I'm going to sleep till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We can have a look at things. If things are good,
Yeah.
we'll then skip the night.
Right, go on then.
How's that sound?
Yeah, go on then.
Obviously, folks, we've installed a mod that allows us to sleep anytime we want. We just hand it for skipping time.
That was a bit of rain, not snow.
There was a bit of snow in it as well, but I'm just looking at the weather forecasting map. It gives snow at 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
Right, cattle are down to 72. I can do the cattle from here with the 390T.
Right, they're down to what?
72. I'm just going to use the 390T just to...
Alright, what's the sheep? Sheep's 89 cleanliness. They've got... Still got...
The water was down to 87, but luckily that's a nice easy fill now.
I should have really moved that fucking water pipe, shouldn't I?
We should have done like I've done and put it outside the building.
Yeah.
That's what I always do. I move them to somewhere, sometimes not even that close to... At least it's better than the pump we had to use.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, the pump... The one advantage of the pump was the pump never let it drop to 0.
No.
That's all that pump was for. The pump basically kept it above 5%.
Yeah, which...
However, what these are so much better because these literally just turn a dial and it refills for us.
Yeah, so we can just turn the dial, walk away, and it'll...
And it sorts it out.
Sorts that out for us.
And they're still full of TMR, so...
I'm definitely looking forward to the Dutch Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Because, you know, new track. Fucking Max don't win there, I'll be gutted. If he doesn't win on his home turf. Because, I mean... Imola
gave us an interesting race last year, so...
Yeah.
It's promising a lot, and let's hope it delivers. Right, cows, I'm going to leave that in here. Don't eat the 390T, please.
Give it a second to tick over. Because it hasn't updated yet.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
So what we do looking for the weather here?
You have to go Alt S and then it's like the second tab along.
Oh yeah, snow at 9.
Now, if it's snow overnight, that could sometimes mean the morning, which could mean we need to get the winter gear out. Do we actually own?
We don't own any of the roads.
Yeah, which means we'll be able to plough them, but not lime spread.
Well,
Not salt spread, sorry.
Yeah, that could be interesting because it's -1 from 9, -2, oh shit, that's cold.
-1.
-1 to 2. The highest it's going to drop, it'll be -3. Average temp.
Where we could... They're both at 100, so should I skip us to till morning again?
Why has the pig enclosure got water in? Ooh.
Looks like some stuff's gone what? Oh no. Now give the game a second. Sometimes it likes to load the snow in a few frames afterwards.
Yeah, I've got that annoying sound though now. I've got that sound loop where it sounds like it's
The
raining,
rain.
but it's not. Okay, so they need cleaning. 69 on cleanliness.
Yep.
It's because it's
I'm here.
it's because it's synced and
I mean, temperature's still a bit cold for doing anything, so.
yeah, I know, but we're not gonna. Don't forget we're on Scotland geo this time, so we're on a completely different geo.
That may get changed. That may get changed yet.
Yes.
I can find one that suits us better.
I do have a Holland geo, but I don't.
Well, I have a Lancashire one. I have a Yorkshire one.
Yeah, but we used the Lancashire.
We didn't get any snow. There is a certain amount of randomness. I have the Yorkshire one. That's given me snow before.
Yeah.
I also have an Italy one right now. But
Okay.
due to one of the maps I was messing about with. But you've got to watch sometimes with the snow, especially when you do like an overnight. The snow can come in a couple of frames after it's actually.
Yeah.
I've got driving down the road and suddenly everything's gone white around me.
We haven't got any snow on the ground anywhere, have we?
Not that I can see.
Must be because I'm facing the farm.
What's that?
No, just something's giving me frame rate issues again.
So I've done the cattle cleanliness, I'm doing the water, food wise, they're good.
Well, sheep's had the cleanliness done. They've had the water
Just not
done.
updated yet.
It's just not updated yet. And I'm stuck.
I was going to look at the milk and at 7 hours caught fire on a local street and caused a traffic jam.
Lovely.
So we can't sell the milk today, that's fair enough.
We don't really need to sell the milk yet, do we?
No. Tell you what, the yard's looking a little full.
The what is?
The yard. Tractor park.
Well, the 390T's not even here.
No, that's in the
Is there a
I know,
tractor
yeah.
running?
yes.
90% free.
Try to see if I can get things to a bit more of a workable line.
Well, how far can... Just wondering, can we go one more day on the animal stats that we've got?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, put us with about 7 AM tomorrow, we can do.
Well, you can do it, if you want.
I was going to sort out, because the cleanliness here is bad down on the cows again, I was just doing it quickly.
Well, I can do
So we
it.
should go right through till tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and I'll sort the sheep out in a minute. Just let me quickly hop over the sheep. There we go.
Watching out like dump a load of stone on us overnight when we're not expecting it.
What have we got on lease?
I was just going to ask you that question. Oh, the potato.
What, the plant?
Planter.
I filled it up, for fuck's sake. Oh well, I can go back.
Yeah, the potato planter.
Oh, well. I thought we'd bought it, not leased it. Well, we leased it.
Clearly not. Or we didn't just returned it, or...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've paid for it for today. I mean, we're going to do one more field, aren't we?
I was gonna, but then I've decided against not doing.
Alright. You've decided against not doing the good old double negative there.
Yeah, I've decided against not doing another field for now.
He still didn't get what he said, folks.
You will?
Well, you've decided against not doing it, so you're going to do it.
No, I don't want to do another field.
Yeah, but you said you've decided against not doing it. That's a double negative.
Ah, okay. Oh, fucking no.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's really weird.
Right, so what can we do on this geo? So on this geo we can do,
Can't do corn.
Can't do cotton, can't do soybeans, can't do corn.
Can't do corn, can't do soybeans, can't do corn.
Did we have straw mean on this one?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, we get canola straw and that, then that's with big money.
One second, you are gonna get frame issues.
Tuk, 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 tuk. You have to come and cut the lane again at this rate.
I know.
So regrown.
Where's... Thank you. That better? Maybe that fixed the issue a little bit. Sort of. It'll do.
It almost sounds like something's on fire in the distance.
What? Eh? What are you on
Sorry,
about?
pal, I'm going to have to do a U-turn in your drive.
Why, what are you on about? Well, what we're putting on... We've got all these fields. We've got 37, 78, 4... Have we got 78? No, we've got 37. I think. We got 40? Yeah. We've got 40. What?
Are you still there? 'Cause I'm hearing nothing you're saying if you're talking. Still there?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. 1 second, guys. We have a little bit of issues. Can you hear me now?
I'm not hearing anything you're saying. There we are, can you hear us now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Don't know what happened then. I jumped out of the game in Discord. I could see the green light saying you were talking.
Yeah, but you... Well, you said you were sorry, pal. You had to do it sound like some... Because you said sound like something was on fire down there.
I'm just saying because I've got the same bug as you. I've got that rain in the background.
Yeah, but you're really fucking annoying.
But it sounds to me like a fire crackling away.
Yeah, it does actually.
But then I said about reversing into Matey's drive.
Yeah, which you did. I heard that.
But I just couldn't hear you talking.
That's really weird.
First time we've had that.
Yeah, sort of fixed my issue a little bit. Was delete some of my previous recordings of videos that... Delete some of my recordings that I kind of don't need.
Alright. But yeah, anyway, what I said to you, which I'm sorry to the public if this is going to happen, driver of the day?
Who got it?
Perez.
Did he? I kind of missed that.
Which I think, well, I was going to say he would be my choice as well. Because like I say, I think to come from where he did to finish it fifth.
He probably would have. He would have been my choice for driver of the day.
Which, like I say, to me is exactly what Perez used to do. He's Mr. Dependable.
Yeah.
You know, I say what I said. Go back to last season. He missed 2 races because of COVID and still finished 4th in the championship. He may have only won one. Championships at the end of the day because points are points.
Yeah. Especially when you've got 2 cars in the points.
That's it. When I was talking to me then, I said to him, I said, you know, he did that, got back to 5th. Where do you think Albon? If Albon had have had that problem, I reckon he'd have retired.
Yeah.
Starting 11th, I reckon Albon wouldn't have gained any places.
No, not possibly not.
You know, no offence to the guy, he just wasn't. Yeah.
He's on the reserve anyways. He's their reserve driver. Is Albon.
But, you know, I think whereas Perez keeps going, Perez is willing to knuckle down and,
Yeah.
as we say, he gets a 5th, which is not a bad result.
Well, no, considering he started back of the grid.
Well, he started from the pit lane.
Yeah, but he started back of the grid.
No, he would have been 11th. And even that to me was just because he made a bad call when it came to the tyres.
Yeah, but he started 11th, but he was at the back of the grid. They let him go.
No, see, he started out the pit lane.
Yeah, no, but they let him. He was at the back. He
He was the last car into the first corner.
Yeah.
Saying he dragged it back. There was some fair overtakes going on. He was on fire, like.
Well, technically, he wasn't the last car, was he? For that, really, because it's a medical car, the new big fucking Aston Martin medical car.
I thought you were saying no, technically Maze ping because he didn't get far enough to.
Well, no, he didn't. He's having a shock. To be honest, he's having a shocker.
Like I say, I don't want to jump on this all absolute hating bandwagon for a number of reasons.
I'm not on the old.
He didn't do himself any favours.
I'm not on the old hating bandwagon. What he's done is what he's done is wrong. But he's had an absolute shocker
Oh, terrible. Spun out of pretty much every session he was in.
Yeah.
Spun it twice in qualifying.
Yeah, and then
managed 3 corners.
Spins it in the race and bins it. It's like,
So ironic though, for a Haas to crash there.
Well, kind of,
all
yeah.
places. Yeah, pretty much the same place where Grosjean
Well, he binned it.
had his moment.
Yeah, he binned it from the other side though, didn't he?
Yeah, but it was the same corner.
Oh yeah, it was the same corner where Grosjean had his accident.
Luckily,
which
not half as severe. I mean, there's no fire involved. But...
Well, it was a bad accident and the car split in two. Mazepin's couple of wheel fell off.
Yeah, when he showed you the shot of the car, no front wing, and it might have needed the tracking looking at.
Yeah.
The front tyres were facing each other.
Whereas Grosjean's car just was split in half.
Hmm.
But Grosjean walked away from it and is in IndyCar.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that was it, because after what they said on Drive to Survive, not causing any spoilers, but after what they'd said, or what he said, I thought you can tell it was filmed before it was announced that he'd gone to IndyCar.
Yeah.
It was filmed relatively close after his accident, but you could tell it was sort of filmed before it was announced he was going to IndyCar, and what he said was it was a case of, you know, he didn't want to sort of carry on sort of thing, and it's a case of, oh, you got a cedar on 45.
Yeah, I'm just making a gentle start on a couple.
Canola on there.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fair play. If you don't want to, if you don't want to give it up, you don't want to give it up. Which, to be honest, I don't blame him. But he could have just give up and basically said, look, no, that's me.
Yeah.
Finished. Which is fair play. He's got IndyCar and stuff. And I still kind of think Haas has made the wrong choice. They could have kept one experienced driver and brought in
that to me would have been the best option. The problem is, well, yes, I would have brought the money though.
Doesn't
matter. At the end of the day, you can't run an F1 team without a bit of coin.
No. But to be honest, I kind of hope that the decision is made that depends on how Mazepin does for the rest of the season. I personally hope that Haas made the decision, which I doubt they will because obviously it's Daddy. I hope they drop him. And this is me not going against... This is not me saying, oh, because of what he's done. At the moment...
so he's not shown anything to prove that he's diseased.
They've both not really shown anything at this point.
But then...
At the end of the day, there's a lot of pressure being put on Schumacher.
Schumacher, to me, it's your first ever race. Bring the car home. Don't try anything heroic.
Yeah. Well, Haas haven't... The problem is Haas haven't developed their 2021 car at all. They've not bothered. They didn't want to develop it. Not because of the money. It was a case
they're focusing on 2022.
Yeah, what's the point of doing 2021 if we've got to change everything in 2022? A lot of them have only made minor tweaks to the 2021 car. McLaren.
Although it appears these regulations have changed a few things up.
Yeah, Yeah, but it's going to change again in 2022.
No, but he said because they were talking about like the thing on like on the rake of the cars and all that.
Yeah, there's the whole rake shit, and then
Oh, why have they broken?
why's what broken? What?
The signs in one of the silage things aren't working for some reason.
I don't
I
know.
was checking how the silos were doing.
Like, I don't know if I went on 61. Did it get? I'm guessing 61 got ripped.
Yeah, you told me to. You said to rip it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I was just gonna make a start, just seeding one. I know it's really a little bit cold, but
Yeah, I mean,
just to get something going.
is it worth getting leasing another seeder?
We've got the put the planter down. We've got 2 planters, haven't we?
No, we've only got one.
We've got 1 seeder, and have we not got? No, we've got 2 seeders. We've got that blue one as well
Have we?
at the farmyard, and then there's the planter down here.
Weapon of choice? No.
If you look in the corner near where
I'm
near the
stuck.
back of the slurry
I'm
pit, there's
stuck.
that blue.
Yeah. I was just grabbing a trap.
Which doesn't fertilise.
Well, that's fair enough. We got a fertilizer. Yeah.
We've got the what's the one out with the DLC spreader.
Cavernaland.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Where you're gonna send